Same look how you make unique, you know. And our
Where's the
topics
hot
because you won't follow.
I
All
don't
right,
have mine.
here we are. Yes, you do. Back of the script.
Oh,
COVID
wait.
closes Health Ministry HQ. Tufton, Brian test negative, but PS and others quarantined. Wow. Published today in the Gleaner writer Romaria Scott penning this story. The New Kingston head offices of the Ministry of Health and Wellness have been ordered closed after an employee charged with response to the COVID-19 pandemic has tested positive for the novel coronavirus. I almost think this kind of was, gosh, I was hoping this would not happen. The identity of the worker who has been hospitalized has not been disclosed. The health minister confirmed to the Gleaner that he and the PS, Dunstan Brian, tested negative for the virus. However, Brian, it is understood, will remain in quarantine because he was a contact of the positive patient. Other ministry staff have also been ordered to quarantine at home. Whew. Tufton sought to urge calm among head office personnel in a letter issued to staff last night. He said, I want you to know that it is not lost on me that many of you feel scared, anxious, and worried by this news. This is perfectly normal. Workers at the ministry are asked to immediately contact supervisors so that risk assessments can be conducted and counseling for staff members is being arranged. And the ministry is moving to commence contact tracing of the individual. Lord,
Yeah, it was almost like that was inevitable. Yeah, it was, and Tufton said it. It was kind of bound to happen because they're in contact with
high
so
risk,
many people.
high risk,
And it's,
high risk.
yeah.
And you go, I mean, we pray for that individual, by the way. Our thoughts are with you and with the minister and his team, with the CMO and all the folks who have to actually go out on the front line
All
to
our
do
doctors,
this.
everyone.
We are thankful. Our healthcare workers, our frontline workers, our security guards, our garbage collectors, our supermarket workers. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Good news, relatively, in context. Hanover, our only parish, yet to record a COVID case.
Yeah. Actually, yesterday I was in the barber shop and I was talking to my barber and we were saying that the parishes that don't have a case, you know, St. Thomas didn't have one, Trelawney didn't have one, Hanover didn't have one, so we're kind of hopeful. But no, with the news coming out that for more than a week, they didn't have a case, no confirmed cases. But as of yesterday, Trelawney and St. Thomas have their first cases.
Yeah.
So based on the latest parish breakdown, St. Catherine has recorded the most cases with a tally of 58. That's almost half the 143 COVID-19 cases in Jamaica.
Yeah.
There have been 5 reported deaths. Meanwhile, St. Catherine is under a 7-day lockdown scheduled to end April 22nd.
But
Yeah.
PM is saying it may be extended to 14 days.
Because up to yesterday, there were almost 1,400 tests, but that figure will likely soar with expanded testing starting tomorrow.
Today.
Yeah.
This was published
Yeah,
yesterday,
which
so
is
it's
today.
starting today.
And a lot of uncertainty because people are asking questions, what's going to happen now with Kingston, because people from St. Catherine have come to Kingston. In terms of lockdown measures and procedure, we just have to sit and wait to hear what the Prime Minister and his team have decided. So, But the COVID stories continue. It's
continue
all that
now
you can talk about.
with Hanover hunting down St. Catherine COVID-19. Is runaways is more than one of them? I read that there was one,
Yeah, there's a
but
family.
that she had been found.
Well, there's one from Clarendon and there's a family from St. Catherine who went out west, I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah.
Well, you know what I am heartened by? I saw a lot of information in social yesterday where people who have gone out of St. Catherine and tried to flee to other areas have been summarily picked up by the authorities because citizens are not having it.
Yeah.
They see you come in there and they didn't see you before, and then they catch even a slight wind that you are from St. Catherine. They are calling the health ministry, and the health ministry are actually coming and picking people up.
And what was interesting, St. Thomas, I think it was last week Saturday, I was driving out that side and I stopped at a little corner shop to get a bottle of water, and the lady didn't allow me to come out of the car. She said, "What you want?" I said, "Want a bottle of water." She came out, gloves, mask.
Drive through.
With the water. She sprayed my hands
That's
first.
right. That's
She
right.
said, wipe your hand, wipe your hand.
Good
Then
job.
she gave me the water. So
Curbside
people are taking
delivery.
this seriously.
Yeah, speaking of delivery, did you hear that KFC is now delivering?
I don't.
How is that not even a hot topic? Like, that is...
Because by the time KFC fries come in, I'm gonna go cold.
So what?
That's the worry. I mean, I don't eat KFC. I don't eat KFC, so no.
Did you utter that at this table
I
with me?
used to.
Look here, man, half of your life.
People eat cold fries?
Of course, people eat cold fries.
You eat cold fries?
People eat cold fries.
Oh, wow.
Especially if they're from KFC. There are people I know who eat cold fries. Anyway, the overarching story
Christmas.
was that KFC has partnered with a delivery company in Jamaica, and they will now be delivering. I don't know how they're going to handle that demand, seriously, but I am happy to hear it, at any rate. Clive, what are you saying?
Delivery is the way to go. That's Clive's sign to say.
Yes, I don't know. Sometimes it's the birthdays, I'm not sure. What were you saying?
Birthdays and then there's...
What were you saying about
I
that?
don't even remember.
Delivery something.
Delivery services, yeah. They're on the...
Yeah,
on the rise.
Of course.
Like, I've been doing delivery services.
You've been actually doing that?
Yeah. Because there are families in Manchester who are shut in and they can't get out to get food, so...
You carry food to them.
It's fun.
Such a good kid.
Yeah, but I have to mask up and put on gloves and all.
Of course, you have to be safe while you're doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
All right, what's happening with Burger King? A recent Burger King advertisement has been banned after outrage from customers led to the promotion being deemed misleading. The ads, which ran in the UK to advertise the chain's plant-based Rebel Whopper, are now banned from running in the country, according to a ruling by the Advertising Standards Authority. The BBC is reporting that the UK-based agency found that the company's marketing suggested that the sandwich was, quote, suitable for vegetarians and vegans, despite being cooked on the same grill as the company's meat-based options. I'm sorry?
That makes sense.
Oh,
Makes sense.
also, the burger contains mayonnaise,
I know.
which is made with egg yolk. Yeah, this is, I mean, Burger King, seriously? I mean, I could have told you that. You know, it's like people who don't eat fish. If you're frying chicken and you cook it in the fish oil, then you have to declare, and vice versa. So like for Easter, when some people offer fish options, if it is that it's fried in the same oil as a chicken, they are obligated to declare to consumers that that's the case. This has come into contact with, or may have come into contact with.
Why would they do that though?
I don't know. The company says, in a statement to the BBC, it said it had communicated that the Rebel Whopper may not be safe for vegetarians or vegans, even adding warnings in some of its ads. So you promote it as a sandwich suitable for vegetarians and vegans, but you also said that it may not be safe for vegetarians?
Yeah, but you know the little thing at the bottom, the fine print, and at the end of advertisement when they say,
Well, you can't,
reel that thing out so fast.
Is what that drum? Paper clip.
So you have to listen.